In this video, I want to talk about some of the differences between an Amazon FBA beginner and an experienced Amazon seller and how they approach product research. And the reason I want to go over this is I see lots of beginners making the sort of mistakes that I'm going to talk about in this video. And if you can implement what I'm talking about in this video, it will make you so much better at product research and ultimately choosing a product that's going to give you a good chance of success. So I've got an example product in front of me, and I'm going to talk about some of the things that a beginner may do based on some of the very poor teachings that are available on YouTube. Hopefully, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you won't be making any of these mistakes, but I think it's important to cover them first. And then at the end, I'm really going to drive home a point, which I think is the thing that really separates the beginners from the experienced sellers. As for me, it was one of the things that it kind of changed the game for my product research and how I approach product research. So make sure you stick around for that. So let's just take an example product on Amazon. This is a mistake that I see some new sellers making, and I'm not going to blame the individual people because people teach this on YouTube still. What they do is they use the BSR, which is the best sellers rank, to judge how many units this product may be selling. Now, this is an absolutely terrible idea. The reason being is that the BSR is category dependent, and depending on which category you're in, the top selling products are going to be selling different amounts of units. So something that's positioned 2,000 in one category versus a product that's positioned 2,000 in a different category could be selling at a completely different level. So if you're doing Amazon FBA private label, you should completely ignore the best seller rank. Now, in the world of arbitrage, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend, and I've covered that in previous videos, some people do use this to just make sure there's actually a base level of demand. But again, that doesn't give you an exact science. You're still not sure how many units to order. So I would completely ignore BSR for the purposes of product research. Another mistake I see is people coming to Amazon with their idea first and then just expecting it to sell on Amazon. And although that's, it's a nice ideology to think you can come up with a great product that's going to sell, ultimately you need to check there is existing demand for that type of product first. If you bring a brand new product to market without having done any research to check if there's existing demand, then it's very likely to fail. There may be a small percentage that do succeed, and that's how we get brand new products. But ultimately, for the majority of people, bringing a brand new product to market is a huge risk. You want to focus on existing products where there's proven existing demand, so you can see what the price point is like, so you can see what the competition is like, and then you can bring in a comparable product and make that product better rather than a completely new product. Now, those are kind of two of the basic things. The next thing is people assuming that what they see one product doing is what they can achieve as well if they bring a similar product to market. So if you take this product in front of me here, which is a spectacle holder, you may assume if you launch this product and sell it at £8.99, let's see how many sales this product is doing per month, you may be able to achieve around about 600 sales per month. Now, this is very misleading as this is such a small sample size. This is one product and you have no idea how this product is generating sales. So if you come to this niche expecting to sell 600 units per month, you're going to be ordering probably 1,500 to 2,000 units because you're going to want enough inventory for the first 2-3 months of selling. And you're going to end up over ordering. And I'm going to show you why in a second when I get to the fourth thing that I want to show you. So never take an individual product sample size as an indicator of what you can expect. Another huge mistake that I see people make is guessing or assuming that they are analyzing the correct search term based on what an existing listing is doing. So just because these guys are selling 600 units per month doesn't mean that spectacle holder is the best search term to analyze. So let's take a look at this. Spectacle holder. Let me put this to all categories or all departments. Let's pop in spectacle holder. This particular search term has a search volume, an estimated search volume of 326 searches per month. Now, we saw that this product itself had over 600 sales, so those maths definitely don't add up. So we know for a fact this isn't the best keyword to use. So if you base your analysis on that particular keyword, it's not going to give you a true picture of what you are going to be expecting and the products that you're going to be competing with. So if spectacle holder isn't the right keyword, we can try other options. So for example, maybe glasses holder potentially. and see what the search volume is for this. So search volume for glasses holder is 1,400. So it's a better search volume. It's better than the spectacle one. It's still highly relevant, but potentially this product is probably pulling traffic from elsewhere as well due to the high sales number that we've seen. Which brings me on to point 4. So say you find the best keyword for the particular product you're looking at or the niche you want to analyze, and say it is glasses holder. Let's take this through to Amazon, and then let's run X-ray on this to see. There we go. You can see the product there is in the second organic position. Let's run X-ray and see what the sales are like in this niche. So if you launched your own glasses holder based on only analyzing that one product and you're expecting sales of 618 units per month, let's just filter out the sponsored results. Actually, the demand in this niche is much, much lower. And this is the point that I really want to drive home in this video, is when you're analyzing any product or any niche, it's so important that you understand that products aren't just pulling sales from that one keyword or from that one niche. They are pulling sales from multiple different keywords. So that's why we try to find the most relevant keyword, as it should give us the best general indication of what to expect, as most of these products should be ranked for very similar keywords. But as you'll probably see when you're analyzing almost any niche, there's always going to be some outliers where you think, how are these guys selling 618? When most of these are less than 100 units per month, or the ones that are doing okay are still only doing 150, 250 units per month. Well, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to take the next step on this, which is actually seeing which keywords this particular product is ranked for organically and sponsored, so we can see how well they're performing in the search results and also see which keywords they are paying to target, which they feel are valuable to them. So we're going to take it through to Cerebro in Helium 10. We're going to take this individual product through and try to figure out where the sales are coming from, because we know the search volume for spectacle holder, wherever it was. So if we go back a second, the search volume for spectacle holder or glasses holder wasn't high enough to justify the 600 sales that we're seeing per month. So let's put in a minimum search volume to just exclude all of the noisy, low volume search terms that may still be relevant but won't be driving the bulk of the sales. So a minimum search volume of 500 will filter out a lot of the noise. And when we come down, we can see that they are ranked really well. So glasses holder, glasses stand, they're ranked organically positions 2. If we come down and look at the search volume column, this one here, we've got gifts for men, which has a 35,000 search volume, and men's gifts at 8,600. They are targeting other keywords that the products in that niche, other products in that niche aren't targeting. So that is how they are outperforming the other products in that niche. That's why you shouldn't use that individual product as an indicator, as unless you enter that niche specifically going after gifts for men as well, you're never going to match the sort of sales that they are seeing. You can see they're ranked position 15th organically for gifts for men. But because it's got such a crazy search volume, that's how they're able to generate so many more sales than the nearest competitors that you also see in the niche, which are struggling for 50 to 100 sales per month. And that for me is the biggest difference between what new inexperienced sellers are doing. They're basing their analysis on a single keyword, and often not even the most relevant single keyword, versus someone more mature, experienced sellers that are looking into multiple search terms that drive demand, that drive traffic, so they know exactly what they need to achieve if they want to get similar results to what they're seeing on Amazon at the moment from the existing competition. So I would say that glasses holders or spectacle holders is a terrible idea for a new seller that wants to sell 600 units per month, because there's only one product pulling it off. You're always looking for a landing zone. So if we go back to the glasses holders and bring up X-ray on this again, if you were picking a landing zone for this particular product, you're going to look for a bank of evidence of 4 or 5 other sellers achieving similar results, which for this particular product, I mean, is probably somewhere between, it's quite difficult because the demand is quite lumpy. I mean, if you hit 100 units per month, you'd probably get ranked on this first page. So maybe you'd order 300 units and take a punt, but I would completely avoid this niche because the price point is far too low and it's going to be very, very difficult to make a profit. But hopefully, by seeing this particular example with this one product doing well because it's ranked for gift-related keywords rather than just purely glasses or spectacle-related keywords, you understand how demand is split across Amazon and how sales can be driven in different ways. Now, if you want to use Helium 10, we've got the usual discount codes. They'll be pinned in the top comment and in the description. So you can use FBA Elite 20. That will save you 20% off for the first 6 months. Or you can use FBA Elite 10 and that will save you 10% off every month forever. Or use either code and that will save you 25% off annually if you pay on the annual plan. Now, if you are struggling to find products at the moment, I'm going to pop up a video which will show you how I found 8 products in less than 30 minutes, and I'll see you guys over there.